Have y'all ever seen a trailer for a movie and thought it was one thing when it was clearly another when you saw it? Well, it happened to me when I thought the Hulu movie The Supremes at Earl's All You Can Eat was about the musical group. It was not about The Supremes, the musical group, but it was so much more than just a biopic. It was a story of everlasting friendship. But was this story too approved? Brad, roll the tape. Friendships can be a powerful bond. We sometimes can consider them to be closer than family, and at other times, those friendships can dwindle and die for various reasons throughout our life. But those friendships that are meant to last, they will always find a way back to you. In the new Hulu film, The Supremes at Earl's All You Can Eat, well, that is a prime example of those friendships. An example, though, admittedly, that deserved a better movie.
Fate might have put me on a one-way street, but I was destined to walk that street well loved with my girl Clarice and our best friend Barbara Jean.
Look at the three of y'all walking in here all pretty and shiny. Remind me of the Supremes.
Based upon the book of the same name, The Supremes at Earl's All You Can Eat follows three best friends known in the community as the Supremes as they navigate childhood through adulthood. Years later, when tragedy rears its ugly head, the trio will have their lasting friendship put to the ultimate test. I'm gonna break it to you. This is not a movie about the iconic band, the Supremes. I was disappointed myself as someone who wasn't familiar with the book and was disappointed to find that out. Nevertheless, what entranced me with the film was actually the amazing performances from top to bottom. This adaptation boasts one of the singular best lead ensembles of the year. There is not a single weak link. Our three leads at any age in the narrative, in particular Ingenue Ellis, command our attention and make the otherwise bland film find its steady footing. Without these actors and, on paper, the rather interesting characters that they inhabit in The Supremes at Earl's All You Can Eat, the film would be a disjointedly paced slog to get through. Our characters are passed around like dishes at a diner through countless scenes that, while never confusing in terms of narrative structure or timeline, are just not given enough time to fully breathe. Scenes are staged awkwardly and then sped right into the next one with soap opera-like grandeur. I have never read the source material for the movie, so I can't exactly say that this is a good adaptation of the work. But what I can tell you, though, is that as a cinematic entree at Earl's Diner, this looks good on paper as a recipe, but is sorely lacking in the dish-worth-consuming department. I'm giving The Supremes at Earl's All You Can Eat a for you to decide. You can stream it only on Hulu.
And I want you to just reiterate again that, you know, this is not an actual movie. Because when you do see like the name of a band or well-known music group, you think oh, they're going to take me through the whole way, how they became a group, all that.
Well, no, it's actually based upon a book called The Supremes at Earl's All You Can Eat, related to the actor Supremes. It's a best-selling book that I was completely unaware of until I actually saw this movie or saw the trailer and actually started to read a little more about it. So, but I was unaware of the book, and the movie doesn't make me want to read it.
It's interesting because very rarely do you hear someone say, especially a movie critic like yourself, say the acting was phenomenal, but the storyline wasn't good, because usually the acting can trump a lot of things.
Right, usually it's the opposite.
And in this one, they have a lot of great actors
in
there.
The actors really bring and elevate, I think, a material that is not translated well to the screen. It goes so fast that I was mentioning in our a meeting this morning that it gave me whiplash, where I was like, whoa, okay, we're going to the next scene without getting a second to actually breathe.
Like process.
Yeah, we couldn't process anything. No moments to really have downtime. There were little bits and pieces, like as I said, Ingenue Ellis, she's like the main head of the trio. She is fantastic, and I won't spoil what she goes through, but there is a great emotional scene that she has. But the story is just kind of like you blink and you'll miss it, even though it's 2 hours.
But not a thumbs down.
Not a thumbs down, kind of like a
in the middle.
For you to decide.
For you to decide.
For you to decide.
Right.
All right, well, you heard it here first. We'll be right back.